Next, I'd like to welcome Andrew Butow, co-founder of 2Rs, focused on human-centered design and people. I'll let you take the stage.
Thanks, Jared. Thanks for having me. All right, AI versus HR, because who needs people when you can have cold, hard data to make decisions? My name's Andrew, and for the next 5 minutes, we're talking AI, the good, the bad, and the curious. So it's no secret that AI is making huge leaps and bounds in the HR space. And with recent developments with ChatGPT, AI has the potential to become the ultimate HR shared service and self-service. So let's look at some of the big headlines out there. So IBM Watson has been doing a lot in the recruitment space, analyzing job descriptions, resumes to get you the most ideal client. And they are saying that they have saved their clients 90% on recruitment time. That's worth a shiny object look, right? Moving on to Hilton. Meet Connie. This is Hilton's latest HR team member. Connie uses natural language processing to answer all those annoying HR questions you get all day, saving you time, saving you money, and saving you HR sanity. And then lastly, Siemens is one of many organizations using employee attrition predictors, where AI actually predicts the likelihood of your employees leaving you to a staggering 95%. So you as HR can go in and be more proactive. So clearly AI is already making its mark, and maybe it's no longer a question of if, but rather a question of should. Should we be using algorithms to make decisions about people? And if so, are we giving our workforce a good Aussie fair go? China's social credit scoring system analyzes every single move of its citizens to decide who gets basic services like internet, banking, and financing. So is privacy a fair price to be paying for efficiency? Well, if you thought that was extreme, this is a global map of searches for bossware. And Australia is number 4 in the world with a huge appetite for spyware in the corporate space. Is this really giving our people a fair go? And are we really building trust with this? I don't think so. Compass, an AI algorithm used in the US justice system to predict the likelihood of reoffense. It failed to identify bias in data and accused the wrong individuals of reoffending based on skin color. Is this ethical to predict future behavior based on data? Well, Amazon learned this lesson in 2018 when AI failed to notice the bias in its data for technical jobs. And a whole bunch of men showed up and raised a lot of concerns in HR around biased data and AI. And we cannot stop without Centrelink over here and RoboDebt that targeted the most vulnerable people in our communities. And actually made them have debt that they did not owe. And without a human in the mix, no one could actually resolve this issue. Is that fair? And are we going to make the same mistake as Centrelink now that our market is hinting a little bit of a recession? How many companies are now tempted to use AI to decide who stays and who gets laid off? And what kind of an HR legal nightmare are we opening ourselves up to? So let's get curious, and before I do, I'm not saying let's not use AI, there's some really good benefits, but for me, we need a human to blow the whistle on ethics and fairness when it comes to the workplace. Now, the big curious question is, whose role is this? Well, I thought it was regulation and government, and after doing a bit of research, I am very underwhelmed. Regulation is clearly not keeping up with the pace of developments of AI, and it's clearly out of the bottle now, so not them. So us in HR, we find ourselves in the center of this digital storm, looking after people, tech adoption, and fair processes. And with limited understanding of AI, we tend to over-rely on the technology experts out there. And we'll end up falling into this thing we all know called shiny object syndrome, where we focus purely on the technology that's sexy and ignore all the HR issues that might come up. And bottom line is, most AI developers are not HR specialists. So guess what? Let's not get their siloed thinking into our systems. So HR, the good news is you don't have to do it alone. And maybe it's time to include people in the conversations who are impacted by AI first. Instead of just paying the normal lip service, let's put people in the center of everything. And when it comes to ethics and fairness, there's a good business case for this because humans learn ethics and fairness and judgment first, and then go on to more complex learning in school and university and business, where AI has to do this the opposite way around. Symbiosis, maybe we can help each other. So what if instead of shiny object, we take a more curious approach and include those impacted by AI in the conversation and stop doing HR and AI to people and start doing it with people? Because I think HR is probably in the best position to bring the best of humanity and the best of technology together, like we always do, right? So by working together, I'm hoping we can strive for a good fair go for technology, but also people and our workforce. Thank you very much.